front. Madden wins the tap, taken by Ashcroft. Tumbles it back at its own 50. Coming out was Lynch. Couldn't take it, but he gets the free. So Alastair Lynch will be shooting from 30 metres out.
Well, Lynch takes the front spot here and does very good body work. Now, whether it was an actual holding free kick there, I'm not all that sure. But I think the plus for Alastair Lynch was that he was positioning himself to ensure that Silvani was right out of the contest.
Kicked 43 goals for the season. Lynch from 30 metres out. He's kicked it.
Socket off the ground, but it's going to be to the Bears' advantage. They keep it in play. Ashcroft tumbles a punt. Oh, McRae! Mark of the day! Well, he's getting married in October, and there's an early wedding present. Sensational.
Well, I was looking for some more leg speed to assist him at ground level, but he doesn't need it. He's able to do it in the air as well. A great jump there from McRae.
Directly in front. 25 metres out. He's already booted one. He's getting married on the 6th of October, and now he's booted two. Ashcroft got Whitehead. Clark got the hand.
Many regard Brisbane's win over Carlton in the semi-final at the Gabba as the club's greatest win. Who could argue? The team that put Brisbane out of the 95 finals race at the MCG a year earlier were absolutely and totally thrashed.
Lambert trying to set it up to Fletcher. Here come the Bears once more. Out of the centre square, goes short. Lynch has got it. Great play, Brisbane. Milhana didn't come into this Carlton side, sitting on the bench.
Just some great users of the ball coming out of the midfield here for the Bears. We saw McRae do it previously. Now Fletcher steps up.
Well, he's kicked one goal, Alastair Lynch. 40 metres out. And he kicks it.
Another one towards Ackermanis. He gets the hand pass down to Ashcroft. Ashcroft a spearing pass. It's beautiful to Leppich. So Brisbane here has a chance to stop this incredible run by Carlton.
I wouldn't be surprised if Stephen Kernahan may not have been reported in the last few moments on a bit of a late tackle. He looks a little bit disappointed. Umpire Brett Allen went up and spoke to him.
Well, let's have a look at Leppich in the meantime. Directly in front, 45 metres out, and he's kicked a very important goal. Carlton booted 4 unanswered goals. This is Michael Voss. He goes bang with the bomb. Whoa! Darryl Watt got the ride on Aaron Hamill and says, how good is this? Chips into half forward, and he's just come onto the ground, but Alastair Lynch is going to have a shot. He kicked 2 goals in the first quarter, and they are threatening to rip this game and blow it apart, KB.
It was a very poor kick from Koutoufides. Really put Hamill under the hammer, really set him up, and there was 2 other Bear players at ground level, so it was 3 against 1.
Lynch has booted 2. 40 metres out. Oh, they're on a roll here at the Gabba.
Well, some very thin pickings just at the moment for Carlton. They're really struggling to find a player who's on top of his direct opponent.
2 behinds they've managed this term. McKay, Voss is in trouble. Voss is in trouble as Murphy heads for home. He's in real trouble behind play. Now, this could be a very, very dramatic moment. Sean Hart, he's also been a star, 13 kicks, and he flies away up towards full forward, and Merritt Lynch. Big Roger, play on, Dodger.
From the 13-minute mark of the second quarter, the Blues knew their season was coming to a humiliating end. 20 goals to 3 ended an 8-game losing streak against Carlton dating back to 1991. The final scoreline saw Brisbane 26-14, 170, a semi-final record. The margin 97 points. For Alastair Lynch, his 7 goals took him past 50 for the season.
The smaller brigade have been dynamic. White has been dynamic. Lynch is at the back for another one. They're just sailing along.
Ashcroft. It's been great all night. Screws it around the corner. Pushing and shoving there was Sexton against Lynch. And Lynch has got the free kick from directly in front. He drills it. 7 goals to Alastair Lynch.
But they were lowlights. Clark was injured. Ackermanis was injured. And Michael Voss was too.
The week leading up to the following to the North Melbourne was certainly fairly hectic. Obviously, I was injured, and Matthew Clark and Jason Ackermanis were injured. So there was a lot of doubt going into the following week. That was probably a bit of a damper on the win. But, you know, I think the side really established themselves as one of the quality sides in the AFL on this particular game. You never give Carlton a chance because they are a champion side, and if you give sides like Carlton a go, then they'll run right over the top of you.
For Voss and Ackermanis, the next week was spent in a hyperbaric chamber in Sydney. Voss hoping for a miracle with his injured ankle. Ackermanis likewise for his hamstring.
Hasn't had many touches, but boys, he stopped them.
How incredible. The preliminary final against North Melbourne would be the Bears' first appearance on the MCG in 1996. They would be visiting the home of the Roos. Voss